Yo, what is up, guys? This is James Carter TV. You already know the most entertaining sports talker here on YouTube. See the subscribe button right there? You see it right above this screen? Click that right there. Subscribe to my channel for more NFL videos and basically all sports videos. And hell, basically any video I make videos on. Click that subscribe button up there. That way you can see more. So let's get into the topics of this video. First, Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn has signed with the Seattle Seahawks. They agreed to terms for a 3-year, $26 million contract with $10 million guaranteed. Now, I do think this is slightly overpaying for someone that's never thrown a football, as a starter. I mean, he started like a couple games. That's just because Aaron Rodgers, obviously he didn't have to play week 17. And Matt Flynn absolutely torched the Lions defense. But, he still hasn't completely proven himself. So I will say it's kind of overpaying him, but nevertheless, Matt Flynn got paid, and the Seahawks will move forward with Matt Flynn. They, you could tell, that they really didn't have faith in Tavares Jackson, what he did last year. He did a pretty decent job. He had like an 80 QBR rating, so he did pretty decent for the most part, but he was pretty much unable to get touchdowns. But I also blame that on, Seattle, what they put around him. I mean, Sidney Rice was injured a lot during the season. And Mike Sims-Walker, I mean, come on. Mike Sims-Walker's been a bum since he left Jacksonville. Alright, so he didn't have that much to work with. But nevertheless, Pete Carroll and his assistant coaches and all that, they're going to move forward with Matt Flynn. They're going to trust. They're going to put all their faith in Matt Flynn. Is this good? Yes. I think that Tavares Jackson, he really wasn't what the Seahawks needed long term. I think Matt Flynn has a lot of intangibles. And Aaron Rodgers has been speaking very highly of him. Aaron Rodgers even said that he's a top 15 quarterback. Right? So I'm going to trust Aaron Rodgers, who's a Super Bowl MVP and champion. I'm going to trust him in saying that Matt Flynn could be big time. I'm not saying he's going to be top 5, maybe not even top 10, but if the Seahawks can just get a good quarterback, because they already have a good defense, then just have a good quarterback, who knows, maybe they'll start to challenge the division with what's going on with the 49ers. And I also want to talk about the 49ers in this. I don't have a picture, but I just want to talk about this. Alex Smith in this whole 49ers thing now. Now that we know that the 49ers are going after Peyton Manning, now Alex Smith, who is a free agent, he's starting to visit with people. He's going to go meet the Dolphins tomorrow, I think it is. And see, the 49ers, I think they're really starting to screw up. Because imagine this. Let's say Manning chooses the Broncos, and now Alex Smith goes to Miami. Who's their quarterback? Colin Kaepernick? Is he ready for that? Are they they're gonna have to go out, they're gonna have to probably sign David Garrard or Vince Young or somebody, so I think if I was 49ers, I would just take back Alex Smith and that'd be the end of it. I don't know what's upholding the talks. I don't know what's going on. The 49ers, now they want Peyton Manning, but if they don't get Peyton Manning and they don't get Alex Smith, that could really come back to haunt the 49ers in the long run. So they have to figure out what they're doing. But Matt Flynn, and I thought he was absolutely going to the Dolphins. I mean, you had Joe Philbin, who was the offensive coordinator for the Packers, going there. Him and Flynn know each other very well. Flynn and Miami, they were just, they were meant to be as soon as free agency started, but it never happened. I don't know, I think the Seahawks, maybe they brought out that wallet a little bit more. I mean, 3 years, $26 million. That's a lot of money for someone that hasn't started a full season for any team in the NFL. Alright, so, I guess the Seahawks might have, brought that wallet, and that's what probably enticed Matt Flynn to go there at the end of the day. But we'll see how Matt Flynn does with the Seahawks, but Pete Carroll finally has his quarterback, and we'll see how he does. Now let's move on to Mario Manningham. Last night, actually, Mario Manningham signed with the 49ers. It was a 2-year deal. I think this is good by the 49ers. They're actually finally starting to work on those receivers. They got Randy Moss a week ago before free agency started, and now they have Mario Manningham. So now they finally have some receivers. Those receivers will be Mario Manningham, Randy Moss, and now Michael Crabtree, who is a bum. I don't need to say any more about that. But honestly, now people want to know that will this entice Peyton Manning to go to the 49ers? Now, I'm going to go with Adam Schefter said. Adam Schefter is reporting that Manning doesn't care about really the receivers, or Denver would have been gone by now. If Manning gave a damn about the receivers, Denver would have been eliminated number 1. Alright, so I don't even think that's true. that Peyton Manning cares. But, about that. I think the reason Peyton Manning doesn't want to go is because he doesn't want to face his brother. He does not want to face his brother in the NFC. I don't know why. I do not know why. But he does not want to do that. So that's ultimately why I think that ultimately Peyton Manning will not go to the 49ers. But the 49ers are still building a good team. So honestly, now they have Manningham, now they have Moss, now they have Michael Crabtree. Just get Alex Smith. Alex Smith is going to be so much better with finally receivers around him. And Vernon Davis, I mean, come on. Now freaking Alex Smith actually may look like a decent quarterback, not averaging 180 yards per game. Maybe he can average a little bit more. That is, if these reports that Randy Moss is rejuvenated, if these reports are true, then Alex Smith can actually be looking really good. So, 49ers, if I'm you, I'm just going to re-sign Alex Smith. I'll have faith in him. You guys already said you did, but yeah, still no deal done, so you got to get that deal done. But Mario Manningham, who made one of the biggest, in fact, the most memorable catch in the Super Bowl, now with the San Francisco 49ers. Guys, comment down your thoughts on all these free agency moves. Matt Flynn of the Seahawks, Manningham to the 49ers. I'm James Carter TV, covering NFL free agency, and I'm out. Peace.